Okay, so what is up everyone? It's good to be back with another video, and we're on part 2. It's actually part 4. Done a few tests to try and get the game running properly, and all that good stuff. And yeah, let me know what you think about the game down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Tell your friends and family. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. And hit the little notification bell as well so you can be notified of future content. So with all that being said, hopefully it's going to run fine this time. So let's check and see. Let's fight this little guy. Like, they hit hard, those little turds there. Thought that was a shovel there. I need a shovel. Remember at the very start of the game, I had an opportunity to actually like take the shovel when I didn't. I'm regretting it now. Because it's twice I've came across an opportunity to use a shovel. Very unfortunate. Let's eat and get some of our health back. So yeah, if this been like an open world game, I'd like tweak the settings. What's going on down here? Excuse me, sir. Can I get your shovel? Or your pickaxe? Okay. No. Now we're talking, huh? I use it on this? No. Oh, it's tunnels in there. Do we really want to go down there? Let's manually save. Just in case. Let's check this tunnel out. Our first tunnel. Looks like there's going to be goodies in here though, huh? So I'm talking about. Honey, blueberries. Do it mind if I do? Over Cumberland's land, huh? And make sure I cook. Just in case. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, I thought that was like a sleeping bed thing, but it's not. Mine some ore. Okay. So that's the way we came in. Went there, we went there, so let's go here now. This place is going to be huge, isn't it? Ow. Oh no. Just cause it's a cave, I don't... Oh. Not good, man. This will go through my health like crazy. We're finding things though. That's good. Okay, let's not go in there. Let's go down this way. This is bad. It's too strong for me. Fuck. This is why I never come down these bloody caves in these games, man. I never seem to be able to, like... Okay. Attack speed. What is this one I've got on? Encumbrance. I want to keep that on. Charged by Callan, stuns and pushes all nearby enemies. As in... Okay. Now I've got like 2 magic abilities. Means I'm going to use a lot of mana though. Go, jump up, jump. No, is it not bugged, but you know what? Okay, I can't jump up there. Oh, wait a minute. I fell down here as well. Fuck. How am I getting up? There's nothing else here. Oh no. Fuck. What do I do now? Maybe like... How do I get out? What? Oh, hell. Game. There has to be a way out, man. Am I getting a bunch of like magic, Sam? Okay. That's a bloody summon? Removes target summon, restores and replies a minute cost. Used for initial summoning based on their current health. Orders your summoned wolves to attack. Charged by Cullen, stuns and pushes back all nearby enemies. Let's see. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. Increase movement speed multiplier by 5% when not in combat. Okay, kind of want to keep what I've got. Okay, that's 1 armor. Yeah. It's worth collecting them just to like see. I don't think. I'm not even chancing it. You. I got some stuff, you know? So, I'm happy with it. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay. Interesting. Okay, can't level up. Look at this though. Let's take that marker off. Let's like head over to this marker now. You know, I think with like what bloody killed it there? No, this is not going to work. Don't think that's going to work. It's like... the hell? Yeah, like my mana goes down really fast and I think like... yeah, my mana goes down really fast. Hmm. Don't know how I feel about that. Okay, let's head up here then, see what we've got. Fast travel point. Check this side, there's nothing there. He's sleeping. Hello, sir. Hello? Yo, soldier, the enemy's coming.
What's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
I'm a traveller. I was told I'd find safe haven here in the Horns.
Well, we don't just let anybody in, pal.
Why not?
We need to have, things, proof. Things to prove you're safe. For haven. Yeah.
Here, I have this pin. I was told I'd find a safe haven here in Horns.
Pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important.
Don't look important.
But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Okay. Ooh. Or left.
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I might, but not for free.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
What do you need?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's
You
Brandon?
don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Okay, let me just do this for a second because I thought I'd put it up. Who are you?
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there.
Tell me about Timberwall.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember.
Okay, are you on your way back home? I sense there's a story behind these backstabbing crooks.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them.
Are you on your way back home?
I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as... But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
Okay. Must have some stories from the time you were on the road.
Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
Okay. Inflicts small amount of burn on hit. That's weapons. A sketchbook. A shovel. Let's buy a shovel. Can't afford to buy that item. I got 185 though. And what does she want? How much does she want? 600? Yeah, miles off from that. Okay. At least we got a shovel now though. Maybe there's something else I can help you with.
You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook.
I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure,
Any idea? What's the cargo?
That's between me and Captain Brandon. secrets of the trade, and so on. If you hire me to arrange something, that'd be between you and me. And that's only if you decide to share this kind of information.
Any idea where I can find
My
it?
guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth. Rumor has it that
Rumour No Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest. Oh, so the
you'll
reward?
get paid, of course. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo, if she still has it.
Okay.
Keep your head down and your purse tighter.
So... this is like side mission. Where is it on the map though? Okay. Silk Road, is that? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look around in this place then, huh?
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
What's your point?
Oh, I was just wondering what's going on out there. Here in the south, we have our own affairs. What happens out there in the world? Well, the news doesn't always travel all the way here.
And they should. It's in our common interest.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Secret coalition? Good.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face.
Wow.
With respect, of course.
The cheek? Are you suggesting that someone intentionally caused the plague?
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
So what's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
And how do I recognise someone from a secret coalition?
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
You know, you don't look all that smart either.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
That's bullshit, you know, it's impossible to make something like that happen. You might be right.
You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Okay. Checking the house, huh? Mum, Rylan got sick. Did we say it's the Red Death? Granny, we're going to a real island on the sea. His papa's sick and they can cure him there. I wish you could come with us, bud. See, when it freezes like that, it's just a game saving. Weirdly. Okay. Hmm. Okay, what left in those? Just taking up so much room. End up over encumbered. Let's actually see here if she wants to like buy any of these cups and all that, because I don't think I need them.
You're back. Did you bring my goods?
Sure didn't. I want to sell you some stuff. I sell you all my goodies, you know? I think you'll like them. At least we sell some stuff there. Is this like The Witcher? Is this jobs? Yeah. Oh, I'd be stealing.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
You're a representative of Camelot?
That's correct. My name is Killian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight.
If Camelot knows about the bandits, why didn't they send the army?
The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin.
What happened with the Druids?
Well, you've probably heard about the Druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it.
Were all the Druids killed?
Most of them. The survivors have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him?
Yeah.
His name was Slaudyard. He was lurking near Bloodlake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarred since that day. Some say that Slaughterjag came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons.
Tell me the situation with the tribes.
Rumors that the Reader tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those pig savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small scrimmages. But who knows how it'll end.
A civil
I
war.
don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgaine would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart.
Have many people... Pardon me, has there many people been claiming the bounties?
None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers.
Must be boring for you. What if nobody claims bounties and the bandits roam freely?
Of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
Okay, so you've got sounds like a dangerous man.
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient.
The fact about hanging was quite interesting. Do you have any other tidbits like that?
Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments?
What? Interesting, anything
If
else?
someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin.
Really? Do you have anything else?
I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land.
Anything
I
else?
need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know.
Like to collect the bounty for bandits?
Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's a reward, but promise you'll tell me everything. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would. Again? You really like killing, don't you? Do you shoot them with arrows from afar, or do you prefer to get right up close and watch the light fade from their eyes? I have so many questions, but for now, here's your reward. Incredible! You're a born killer, aren't you? Instead of just taking out bandit scum, how about hunting something bigger? There's an ogre, a really nasty son of a bitch, holed up in a nearby brook. I've heard that one swing of his hammer can turn a bear into a bloodbath. As you can imagine, the keepers aren't too keen on dealing with him, even though the ogre roams just off the main road to the north. When Galahad arrives, he certainly won't be pleased. If by some miracle you manage to kill it, you'll earn Camelot's gratitude and a hefty reward. Bring me the ogre's shiny eye as proof of the kill. The brook is right off the King's Road. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Did they resist? Oh, I hope they did. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Okay. We got some coin for that. Okay, so I don't know what it's classed stealing. Yeah.
Oh, A new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
You're asking me?
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie.
Can you just make it yourself?
As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
I could try if you can remember the recipe.
Really? Sure, I remember well. Here you go.
Okay. Mum's pie. Mum's pie. And what, he wants the pie, I take it? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Is this stealing? Yep. Okay. I'll level up. Okay, let's check up the top here now then. Wait a minute, what's in here? Garrison? Okay, this is classed as stealing as well. I'm not even going to attempt to steal, you know. It's like you'll grab a plate, there's no one here. You open it and then they run in the door. Hey, what are you doing in here? Stop stealing! You know? Like, it's not worth it. They probably can't see right enough. Do you want to test that? Damage. Are they going to notice this on me? Check these boots out. They're better. Was classed as stolen though. What the fuck? They're better than the ones I've got. No, they're not. I guess they're going to see this, aren't they? They're going to notice this on me. I bet you I get pulled over for this. Watch them pull me outside. Let's test it. I'm assuming the guard will pull me up. Like, hey, what are you doing with that on you? Okay. Who's this guy?
Boy, friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
You don't get many visitors?
Not really. Especially since we went into a lockdown a while ago. People used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe?
I have this pin.
Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you.
You recognize it?
Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you.
You mentioned you're on lockdown.
Yeah. After we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then, he shut himself in his office, without leaving us any orders. Virgus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink.
You said there's a shit show going down everywhere. What do you mean?
Sometimes I wonder, you know, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. It took a lot of our territory. Then, the Dalrita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows?
Okay, I just arrived here. Tell me more about these bandits.
Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villagers started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now too.
Okay. Where they started spreading near Grubwood?
Yes. That damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories.
The Dalriata took over the All-Mother's Temple?
That's... I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
Okay, anything positive going on around here?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no, I can't think of anything.
Okay, do you have work for me?
Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
Okay, there must be something I can help you out with.
I said I don't have any jobs. That's the things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Sure, teach me.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps You'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Okay. The art of making arrows. Ooh. You can buy recipe books. Got it. Okay. So we've got quite a few things now that we can like save. No, do quest-wise. Save. Okay, let's see what we have around here then. He who first set foot on Avalon under Arthur's command, he who forged the path of the king and his loyal subjects, glory and honour to the founder of the Horns of the South. Brother Rygan's quarters. Alchemy. Okay. Now what I want to do here is go to inventory. Put these potions in there. Okay, that's the right ones there. Small mana, small mana. Yeah. Okay, see what this dude has to say.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul.
Are the Horns prepared to fight?
As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. Swords and fire will hold back beasts, but what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in an age, yet the weird does not creep near it.
How come?
Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond the church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone.
So, you feel safe here?
Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold? A weapon? A prayer? I've seen men with all three fall just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough.
What do you think of the weirdness?
Sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery. Many of my brothers would call it a curse. a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The weirdness twists and warps, yes. It consumes and it takes. But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the church most of all. Understanding.
Thank you. I've already been blessed with tongs, pincers, and fire.
What do you mean, my child?
Back in the island I saw a lot of experiments. What do you know about the underground and full dweller vaults?
Not much, unfortunately. I was sent to serve in the Horns of the South shortly after my ordination. I only know that many brothers dream of joining the research team working in the ruins. But I am surprised you know about them. The brothers wouldn't allow, well, a nobody to enter.
I'd rather be a nobody than red pleased.
Touchy. You know that's not what I meant. Know your worth, and the Prophet will bless every step you take on the path you've chosen.
You're a red priest, I think you have a pretty good idea what I mean.
I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The Horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof.
Believe what you want, my scars speak for themselves.
So it's your word against the word. Let's leave it at that. Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds, but sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
Lose 7 health, restores 5 health over 10 seconds.
May Kai's word always guide you. In the word, you will find solace.
Okay. Now the thing is, can I set a bonfire in here? I guess not, but I can go here, can't I? No wait, I can't upgrade here. Oh, I can? No, I can't. Okay. Let's just go back in here for the moment then. And I'm going to leave it here for this part. Let me know what you think about the game down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell and tell your friends and family. It's free. And yeah, I totally recommend this game. It's like £35. It's a really good game. There's like 50 to 70 hours on it. So there's plenty of content. It's basically another Skyrim, really. So the way I see it, it's a Skyrim. It's like, yeah, I thought like Elden Ring to begin with, but it's more Skyrim, you know? It's like you see something, you go over and you want to like investigate and look, and then you've got like steal, where you can steal things, you get the lock picking, which is basically like Bethesda lock picking. So it's got like a lot of Skyrim features, like a dark fantasy Skyrim, that's what it is. So if you like Skyrim, you're definitely going to love this game, that's for sure. I've got Skyrim. I went into a dungeon, just ruined the experience, I didn't play it again. I went into a cave in here, came across an animal that was too strong for me. I managed to get out of the cave. I managed to circle around it. Now in Bethesda's world, in Skyrim, when you go into a cave and you go real deep into the cave, you can't get back out. You need to reload your game back before you went into the tunnel. So this game's done it right. You can get in, you can get out. You bump into enemies you can't beat, you can avoid them, you can go around them and still be able to get recipes and equipments and all the rest of it. I mean, I got my magic through it. I got these magics in there, you know. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually got 4 magics in there. And I was like an enemy that was too strong for me, and I managed to get all these magics and get out. Now, if that was in Bethesda and Skyrim, inside a cave or a tunnel, you're not getting back out. So they've done that really well. But that's what it is. It's Skyrim. It's dark fantasy Skyrim. It's a really good game. I'm enjoying it. It's really fun. It's open world RPG. Just, you know, full of goodness. Sceneries are fantastic. Voice acting's fantastic. Music, I've turned the copyright music off, but the music's fantastic. So yeah, a lot of good things about this game for sure. It's a really good game. I would recommend it. But yeah, let me know what you think about it down in the comments section. And as always, take it easy, have a good one, and goodbye.